obviously dealing with a lot of fatigue and the injuries and the guys come out and get the win. How big is that for you?
It's big. We needed that. You know, we've been dealing with things this year, but we've never made excuses. And we went with some different guys today. You know, one of them sitting next to me, and you know, he doesn't score that first goal, we don't get a result. You know, I don't think we get the other goals. You know, so he got the job done, and also Adi. The plan was to start with Jack and then bring Adi on fresh, and you know, I thought it worked.
Caleb, you obviously were pretty patient in the first half. Was the plan all along to look for counterattacks?
No. I think first half we looked a little bit nervy. That's to be expected when you're not getting results. That happens. You see that with every team. And then as soon as we scored, it was like the weight was lifted. And that second half, I thought we deserved it, and we were outstanding. And you know, the front four, I thought all game looked pretty lively and confident. Luca, Valeri, even Darren, and then the guys we subbed in, Adi. I thought everybody looked really good. But we've been giving up goals, you know, and we've been rotating different guys in. So you can see a little bit we're working out some kinks in that back group. But I couldn't be more proud of the guys. This is a gut check time, and the guys responded like they always do, showed their character, showed their mental toughness, and we showed our depth and our resiliency, because we got guys dropping off like flies. You know, we're getting calls, you know, going against us, and you know, these guys just kept fighting, kept grinding. I think I counted there were only 5 players on the field to start the game from the championship game. You know, so this is a new team. It's a new team, and it's a new year, and we're managing it. You know, not so good today. Good.
Any updates on Darren or Adam?
I don't know for sure. I think Adam. I think he tore a ligament in his finger, and then Darren. I'm not sure yet what it was.
Jack, talk about your first goal and the slide tackle to get by the last guy.
Yeah, I just saw the ball in front of me, a defender between me and the goal, and I knew if I could win the ball, I would be in on goal, and you know, just got stuck in. The ball fell right in front of me, easy finish.
Caleb, last year you went through injuries, you went through rough periods. Even though it is a different year, knowing that you went through that, you still won MLS Cup. Does that help you this year kind of stay the course and maybe not, you know, panic a little bit after a game like Wednesday?
Yeah. I mean, I think every year we've gone through rough patches. Certainly the last 2 and this year, and every team does. You know, there's not a team in the league that doesn't go through, you know, a patch during the season where, you know, they lose games or they're not getting results. We rarely lose 2 games in a row, but we drop points, and other teams do as well, and other teams get injuries. Seems like we're getting more than we have in the past, but like I said, this was a gut check game, and you know, we went with some different guys, and they responded, and I just thought overall, the back group especially, because they've been giving up goals, you know, really showed a lot of resiliency to respond from that last game in a short window, and we had quite a few guys that played all 3 games in the 7-day window, and you know, weaker teams physically or mentally wouldn't have been able to do that. So I was real proud of the guys, and they showed the type of locker room and the type of team that you know, we want them to be, and we did it last year, and we're now doing it this year finally.
Caleb, what was the difference for Milano tonight? Was it right side, left side? Was it just stepping it up? What was it?
It's a good question. I think confidence. You know, it takes time. But he was outstanding. Probably the best game he's played, I think, here. And he showed a lot of things that we saw when we were scouting him, where he just picks up a ball and he'll gobble up 50 yards. And, you know, he just looked really, I think it's confidence. A lot of it's confidence.
Jack, can you talk about the fight that the team had, especially in the second half, knowing that how important the win was?
For sure. I think, I mean, it just shows what kind of locker room we had. We came out here on Wednesday and got embarrassed, and I think we were fortunate to have a home game this weekend in front of our fans to, show that, we're not that type of team. We needed to come out and get 3 points for them, and, after the first half, 0-0, important to come in at halftime, no goals against, and, we went out there and we just battled, and 10 minutes of extra time, you see guys, all over the field playing different positions, doing what they have to do to get the 3 points.
Caleb, you went Zarek Valentina right back over Taylor Pay. Can you talk about the decision in his performance?
Yeah, I thought he was good. That's his natural position. I think you saw it late in the game, especially when they put on Shea Salinas, who's one of the better wingers in the league in terms of running at guys and getting crosses in. A couple times he stood him up 1v1. Zarek's a good passer out of the back. So, we've been struggling a little bit possession and our build-up out of the back without Ridgie. And Jorge was pretty good as well, in terms of just his passing into the middle third and then overlapping in the final third. So we just felt we needed a more technical player and a guy that could help us, build out of the back. And, Zarek's deceptively quick as well. First half, I thought he was still settling. But like I said, we have new guys that are wearing the uniform, new guys that are feeling that, positive pressure that you get at home, new guys that are wearing the uniform and bleeding on it. And it takes time for guys to kind of get comfortable here in this club and in this locker room and comfortable, grinding for this club and bleeding in the uniform and fighting for their teammates and, dealing with the fans, expectations. So I think we made real progress today, but it's just one game. It's a big result. We needed it. And I'm confident we're going to grow in confidence as time goes on if we continue to get results and play like we did today.
Jack, can you talk about that, how it was like to be a newcomer to this team in this environment?
Yeah, for me, it's exciting. I've obviously played here before with other teams, and when you come here, it's scary. It's a difficult place to play, and to play, under Coach Caleb and in front of the Timbers Army, it just gives you that much more confidence, and you want to go out there and put in the work for the fans. So it takes a little bit of adjusting to, but over time you're going to get along with your teammates and understand the system, and things will fit together.
What does it mean to get that goal in front of the Army?
Definitely been waiting for it. I had a couple chances in previous games, and I don't think it was the prettiest goal, but at the end of the day, we'll take it and take the 3 points.
Thanks, guys. Locker room.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I told him he'd score too, by the way. I said 100%.
Yeah, you did.
100%.